Hey.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse. See, Izzo always decides to light a cigar so he doesn't have to say anything after the audio or the video goes down.
It's not true. I always have something to say.
And
Let me tell you
he's
something.
like, he's like doing this. Oh, we gotta start.
Dude, I have something to say depending on how deep we want to go.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'll put you waders on. It's going to get deep. Anyway, shout out to everybody in green. Thank you for being a channel supporter. We appreciate you guys. We're going to knock these out right quick. I haven't read these. Ham Radio Wilderness Frank, member for 20 months. Use it or lose it for September. Wake me up when September ends. I agree. On to spooky
We got to wake Green Day up tomorrow.
Yep, that's tomorrow. TC Fitz, member for 30 months. Thank you so much. James, KI50EB, member for 11 months. Thank you so much. Ramp Rat, Jason Lockwood, member for 2 months. Thanks so much. I was Ramp Rat, actually. Arthur, thanks for the 34 months. Been an awesome 34 months. I appreciate it. And Jody, 34 months. 1 month closer to parole. There you go.
Add Cooley.
Oh, and we got Cooley, member for 18 months. Thank you guys for using your monthly shout out.
Don't forget Bill.
Don't forget Bill.
Thanks, Bill. Member for 5 months. Oh, man.
Come on, Tortoise.
With the gifted 5 memberships for the Ham Radio Clubhouse. Shannon,
I feel like the auctioneer.
OHT.
Jay.
Nathan. Nathaniel McKinney. Bearded Jackhole. And Shane. Lester.
Shane, you forgot about Jeff.
UFI.
And Frequency. Come on, man. Real
Our
man.
boy Blue.
Shut up. Let me finish. Jesus Christ, son. Jeff, member for 24 months. Hello to you as well. Frequency Frontiers, 21 months. Might as well. Everyone else is. That's what the cool kids are doing. And Blue, thanks for the 8 months. All right, Izzo, you want to talk so much? Over to you.
Well, man, you should have done that like an auctioneer. You should have done it like an auctioneer, man. Oh, come on. Bring in one more.
You got a button. Click it.
Hank for 18 months, Julie for 12 months, Roger for 31 months. I'm hanging up. I'm not hanging up. There's Joe Brett there. I see Joe Brett in the chat. Hey, why don't you show it?
Now they're just running out of control is what they're doing.
Gary, I'm sorry, Greg, thank you. Why don't you show everybody, Shane, what you were made, what you did? That is,
well, it's got my personal information on one side of it, so I can't show that side of it. But so for those of you who don't know, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, balloon festival starts Saturday in New Mexico.
Yeah.
So, and I have a small little business where I'm making these devices that are used to help deflate hot air balloons. So I used the laser today. And I made these cards.
Look at this.
That's got a QR code on it, so you can scan that. So I'm taking 9 of them with me to the show, or to the event. And when they sell out, I wanted to have something say, "Hey, I'm sold out of them, but if you want to order one, you can scan this, and it'll take you to the order form."
Can you put your thumb?
You can't see what's on.
Put your thumb over the other side.
Yeah.
Something you don't want to show.
Yeah.
Came out so nice.
It looks really good. And they took about 3.5 minutes. And these are like, they ain't bending.
Dude, I would buy that just because of that card. I think I'd buy that product and like not know what to do with it, or give it.
That's the idea, is to give you something to where if you put this in your pocket and you go to take your pants off, you're like, "Whoa, what is this?" Like, "Oh, it's that jack wagon that was selling shit." Anyway, that's the idea. The idea behind it. Greg, thanks for the 18 months. Still here. Glad to be a part of the circus. Mo. Thank you for 34 months.
My brother, Mo.
We got through everybody.
I think so.
Izzo, well, you go last. You got a story to tell. Joe Brett, how's your week been, buddy?
You didn't know I had a story to tell either.
Well, it was because
you go first, though. But so what? Tell your story, man.
Story, son.
I ain't got much to say, man. I just look. You know, we. It's the same as last week. This guy's YouTube channel. I had to quit. So I told him yesterday or earlier today something. I was like, man, I had to take a break from your channel because like my little Pi Zero that I built for my mobile node, because I'm going to make one for the house on a base. I'm like, I'm filling the little Pi Zero up with all this cool stuff because it's the only one I got running right now. And I'm like, I don't need to be loading it down with all this Skywarn stuff and everything else, and they ain't gonna know where I'm at when
Give
I'm
me a head.
traveling.
I think you and I did the same thing, but I was approaching it from a different angle, and I was doing the deep dive Freddie Mac, and
Oh yes.
Freddie Mac caught a whole bunch of watch time from this guy right here, trying to figure out and he clicking his hyperlinks and stuff. There you go. Look at that.
This port, look, my OBS, whatever you call it's updated, and now all my hot links. I can't change freaking cameras with the button. Hold on a minute. No, wrong one.
You did mustard with those hot links.
Here. So, my poor little AIOC board. I use these DuPont wires to plug it in straight to the back of a Motorola.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain pins you shouldn't touch together.
Oh, does it make a spark?
It made a smoke. It smoked like a.
Did it really?
Like an Izzo cigar. Not that bad. It was such a quick puff of smoke that I was like, did that just come from the board or the solder? And I knew the answer already, right?
Right.
So now this one constantly keys the radio keyed up and passes no audio. So something.
Ruh-roh.
I did take it to the office where I've got all these fancy little fine tip to deal with this SMD stuff.
Joe. How do you work on that under a mic?
I replaced, like I'm going to be able to point it out.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't have a needle to point it out.
I was saying,
I replaced a couple of those little
pencil components. There you go.
Capacitors and stuff in there, thinking that something's done shorted the ground. But now I got to think, you know what? These are cheap enough. Instead of going through a headache trying to fix it, I'll just get another one.
Another Pi Zero or
no? The Pi is fine.
Okay.
This the AIOC board.
So someone sent me a direct message on Discord and said that my audio was quite low. Am I still low?
I think it's.
Or do I sound good?
They want you to use.
Those of you in the chat that sent me that message, give me a thumbs up if you think it's better now.
Joe, they want you to use. Joe, they want you to use the DTAS as a pointer for that board.
DTAS ain't that small.
Can you imagine teaching one of your professional courses at work with that thing as a pointer? Hit it with the whiteboard.
Yeah, I could actually. May only do it once.
All right. Yeah. So John and Eric and Jason said my audio's good. Okay.
Yeah, seriously, your audio is good over here in Connecticut, man. You sound
like 5'9" Connecticut.
5'9" Charlie Tango.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. So you didn't catch the shack on fire, right?
Nope.
All right. That's how.
But is your project working? Yeah, where are you with the project?
Is the AOC board going to live to see another day, or is it done?
This one's probably just going in. I'll probably mess with it some more, but just for giggles. Mm-hmm. I had two AIOCs. The other one is currently running the Allstar link on a handheld up on the shelf. It's been doing great. Except for today, I tried to take it mobile because I had a 6-hour drive today. And
6 hours? Oh,
yeah.
Was it three there, 3 back?
Correct. And yeah, it didn't like the cellular connection. I couldn't connect to nobody, so I could just key it up and hear doo-doo, or listen to the woman tell me connection failed.
over and over and over
again.
See, and that's where I was like,
every 5 seconds.
But at least you have transmit audio, though, Joe. Think of it as the positive. You have transmit.
Well, yeah, on that one because it's not this one,
right?
Oh, the other one. But yeah. But yeah, so I started to. I'm like, I could watch Freddie Mac's video on how to get behind the CNAT they call it. GNAT,
more watch hours for Freddie.
Yeah, I was about to say. Freddie owes us some watch time.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because
put a couple of episodes on repeat.
I don't know if it's because he's kind of like within our community circle, or he's really just the only one that's got that amount of content on Allstar Link. But if you Google it, like there'll be 2 or 3 other little I ain't gonna say little channel, 2 or 3 other channels that may have a video here and there, but like the rest is all
All
Radio
Freddie Mac.
Crusader. Come on, y'all.
Have you seen his dad joke Wednesday?
Yes.
I was just
Instagram.
gonna say tomorrow's
Instagram.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Instagram. I sit there and he's very good. He's very good.
Yeah, Vern 6 is. See, I told you, Vern. Vern was asking. He put out a poll the other day on his interwebs asking if anybody would be interested in a how-to video. Excuse me if I misquote you. I ain't trying to quote him. But about the CG NAT, like people have problems with using Starlink and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how closely that problem is related to cellular, but when I get to that point, I bet I'll need that information. So
I think Jody, by far, is the fastest person on ChatGPT ever.
I'm starting to think he is ChatGPT. I mean, I've met him in person, but still. When he's...
I was making the comment about the thing that I was making, and he said he sent me this.
Oh my God! Look at that.
I was repurposing old Spaceballs props.
Where is that? Where is that? Is that in one of our groups?
Yeah, it's in the show chat.
Perfect. Because I have a folder for you. I have a folder for you. I'm gonna add that
of course you do. So more to come from. Actually, yeah. I mean, my brain just melted down. But Vern, anyone who has the ability to create an all-star video should make one, because everyone's going to be a little bit different.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So Joe, one of the things that I was looking at, and if I have it wrong, tell me. I want to take most likely a Motorola CDM 1250 on VHF or UHF, plug in this board to the radio, plug in the board to the computer, and get on Allstar. I don't know. I tried following his links, and nothing was as simple as breaking it down with that, unless I missed it. And I went back and forth, and then I went, I was just trying to go through. I was, yeah. Is that a 1550 or a 1250? Doesn't make a difference. It's basically the same. Basically the same thing. But
you can definitely buy some pretty much plug and play stuff for it.
That's what I want to do, because I don't understand this Pi stuff.
Well, you spend money on that.
Pi is a computer, so
that mic thing. You can spend the money on a Sherry Note or something already built.
No, I don't understand. I don't have the, or maybe I give up too early. I don't have the patience to learn this Pi. I feel like I'm trying to learn Latin. Okay,
it's just a computer. There's nothing special about it.
No, it's not just a computer. Don't even say that.
Computer.
It speaks a whole different language.
I mean, but
yeah,
because once you bring up the desktop, it's just like any other computer.
I don't know how to do this, and I don't know how to do that. We talk about programming a C++ to a Linux to Linux to this to that. I don't understand all this sudo. What's that thing called? Sudo.
Sudo.
Oh,
okay.
The only sudo
2.0 says he knows a fantastic All-Star hub you guys can connect.
Yes, and I use that through my
3136, buddy.
That's right. The M1KE W1FYG is always there. I don't know. I gotta.
Let's see.
So All-Star is not for you then, is it?
No, I like it because on my RF Shark, I love bouncing around on the various All-Star nodes. I love it, but I primarily sit on Jason's. Is he the hub? Is that what you want to call it? So
he's a node.
He's a node. I like sitting on his node because there's a lot of good people, and I've had some great conversations.
K5YVY.
Yeah.
Are you IDing for YouTube? Oh, I heard a click back.
You're not hearing that? It's not coming through, is it?
I hear you.
Oh well. Ragged son of a gun.
What's I'm confused.
Well, the audio from 705 that's talking to the Allstar link node up on the shelf is supposed to be bringing the audio back into the feed here, and it ain't doing it.
You must have updated something.
Always updates. My wife's leaving me. I don't know where she's going.
Oh, you got a tracker on her? Put an AVL. Is she going to go to Target?
No, the car's right outside the shack, and I just heard it crank up.
She's going for a blizzard run. James says, question, is today's PSG, don't know what WSP, to deal with 7,200 jerks who got nailed for being a huge DA. So
what a segue.
Yeah.
Well,
18
I don't
minutes
know if we're
in
quite
already?
ready for that, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that. So hang tight. We'll get there in a minute. We got to pace ourselves. We got a lot of time left.
Really, because we're only 17 minutes and 47 seconds into the show, and we've only done Joe Brett so far. So
yeah, and that's a lot for Joe Brett. Wayne for the 18 months. All right, Izzo, over to you, man. You've had quite an eventful week out here.
Well, where do I go? How do I say this?
He says, "Well, deep subject."
This is a celebration cigar, boys.
What are you celebrating?
I don't want to turn. I really don't want to turn. And I'm being serious.
Oh, there we go. Now we can hear.
Well, at least half the stuff. At least receive is working.
Yeah.
I don't want.
You don't want to turn this to what?
I don't want to turn this into men's health.
Why?
Well, no. I'm sorry.
We have mostly men in here.
No.
According to our.
Let me tell you something. In my house, let me tell you something. We don't kid about that shit, Troy. In my house, let me tell you a lot of Izzos running around. We don't kid about that shit.
Shannon said, "Is this 80 meters now?"
Yes, Shannon. Exactly, Shannon. I don't want to turn this into the 80 meter net, but we know for men and women, this topic of the
health.
10-year, the 10-year health check is very important.
10-year anniversary.
The 10-year anniversary, right? Because just like I did this 10 years ago, and they said you did good. We'll see you in 10 years. And guess what? 10 years flies by fast.
It does.
And here it was, 10 years. So I had to take care of myself the last 5 days of scaling down on food. And I mean, really, let me tell you something. I lost all the bloatness. Let me tell you something. I saw 6-pack abs. It was amazing. Yeah, Shane, don't give me the eye. Shane.
See, hold on. Interstellar says that 10 years saves lives. So
it does.
It's a public service announcement. Don't be, and don't, there's no stigma to it. Just talk about it. It's okay.
Okay. So we'll talk about it. Okay. So I had my colonoscopy. Well, ADHD, the conversation's not done, so you better hold your comment because you never know what's gonna. So we had the colonoscopy today, and Julie. Yes, let me tell you something, Julie. I'm
totally distracting him.
Oh my God. I looked down this morning when I was getting dressed, and I'm like, oh my God, that's what I look like without a belly gut, and the love handles, the Italian love handles are still there. But I'm like, oh my God, I look like Schwarzenegger here or something. I don't know.
That's a stretch. well,
I asked Jennifer and she said, I love you, but no.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I digress.
The couple things you learn when you go into
Vern. For those on the podcast, Vern says 6-pack abs. They must have just tickled your brain when they went in there.
So when you do a colonoscopy, there's a couple things. It's like the rules. You don't go in there with the ass jokes because they've already heard them all. But then again, there I am. I'm on the internet and I'm on that damn Google this morning trying to find a unique joke. So when I walk in, I can say, "Hey, doc, You know, you don't want to say, "Hey, are we going to go out for dinner afterwards?" Or, you know, they've heard it all. They don't need to hear that kind of stuff anymore. I wanted something unique, so I'm scrolling, and I couldn't find anything. But then, of course, for those of you who are Seinfeld lovers, Eric, go easy. We're only 22 minutes in, Eric. But Eric, knowing Jody, it's already done.
Probably.
I kept thinking of the Seinfeld episode with Kramer having the license plate ass man and meeting up with the proctologist and the whole and I got to tell you something. My anesthesiologist comes in and he sort of look. Now this is just the anesthesiologist, and he's sort of looking like the ass man, and it slipped. It came out of my just when I said I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to. I had the board across the mouth with the nails, just like in all. And I said, "You ever see that episode with Seinfeld?" He's like, "Dude, please." He said, "You couldn't come up with anything better."
Something better than that.
But then he laughed. He rolled. He turned. He says, "I said, so you're not my doctor?" He says, "Well, technically, I'm not the ass man, but I've seen enough." So,
well, good that you're in good health. We're
the
always
doctor.
Good to hear
the
that.
doctor was absolutely fantastic. They give you that propofol, I think.
Propofol.
Well, okay. Oh wait. So I put on the gown. The biggest problem I have with these Johnny coats can somebody go to the Google
Johnny coat.
The Google.
Somebody go to the
It's gonna
Google.
be a drinking game,
Why did they come up with this name, the Johnny coat?
I've never heard of that.
You never heard of it? It's a Johnny coat. Well, you never heard of Packy. Well, you never heard of Packy either.
No.
It's
a Johnny coat can refer to either a type of short collarless hospital gown tied in the back or a brand of women's jackets and coats.
Okay,
which one was it?
We're talking about the hospital one. And of course, I had it on wrong because I didn't listen to the nurse. Now I'm standing there, and
this does not look right.
Well, that's right. I'm like, and I got
the wrong side's open,
and I got the window near me, and I'm like, I hope nobody can't see me through this window because we're gonna cause a major traffic accident or something. And I'm looking down, and I'm like, wait a minute, but
something's not right.
So he comes, the anesthesiologist comes back and he's like, Mr. Izzo, he says, I don't want to laugh at you. He says, but you got it on wrong. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Hello. So, but they were absolutely fantastic. This propofol, when I say when you start going under in like 5 to 7 seconds, I didn't even, because I said I want to dream. I want to dream about something.
Oh, you don't get to dream.
No,
you just go night
right.
night.
So my dream was going to be this week. I'm going to be going up to New Hampshire, and I wanted to just I'm driving up there and I'm meeting up with the boys, those crazy guys from New England, New Hampshire, and Maine.
Thank you, Jason.
I
hate to interrupt you here. Let's see. Let me knock this out right quick. So George KC1TQF got a gift of membership. Brant KQ4YHR, Mike Smith, Golf Zero, Romeo Foxtrot Delta, and Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thank you guys for being here for one. Oh, and Matt KM4ZLO gifted memberships from Ham Radio 2.0. At him in the chat and say thank you.
Jason WSC, yes, I had these socks. These fuzzy socks were incredible. They had these like these knobby.
Aren't they nice and warm?
Not only that, they got
like
these
wool
nice
socks.
Yeah, these nice knobby treads on the bottom.
But you're never off of the little bed,
but in case you have to walk and everything.
Oh, okay.
And yes, the detox was like, oh, here we are, but I got the clean bill of health. Now all of a sudden, I'm all done. I'm very happy. I'm hungry. I want to celebrate 10 years, no cancer, nothing. She says, you look good. You followed your prep. Everything is squeaky clean. You're clean as a tailpipe, like a brand new pipe. I'm thinking of like those pieces of water pipes that you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot. And then all of a sudden, she's like, oh, here's your paperwork.
You mean your graphic novel?
Okay, well, page 1 just says, this is what you should not be doing.
This is what you did.
Don't drive. Of course, I drove. I mean, Jennifer drove me home. But when I got home, I'm like, I could drive. I'm a man. Listen, I know what I can do, what I can't do, and don't tell me what I can't. I'm good, okay. But all of a sudden, page 2 has pictures of me, and it has this like legend. So each picture is numbered 1 through 6, and it different parts of your body will show you where those pictures were taken. And I'm like, someone's going to get a Christmas card from me. I'm going to take one of these pictures. So you all in the chat better be good. I love you all, but you all better go be good because Christmas is not too far from now, and you may get a Christmas card from me saying hello.
Seek you from the other side.
Seek you from the other side. But no, I feel good, man. I feel. Listen. I feel very, very blessed. I'm a very spiritual man. I feel very, very blessed because I'm a firm believer. Family, health, prosperity, and friends are so important for your enrichment of life.
I agree.
And TC Fritz, you are always given. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I forgot to shout him out earlier. So TC Fitz, thanks for the $20 super chat. I missed you in there a minute ago, but appreciate it, buddy.
But I feel good. I feel really, and I'm happy. It's a relief now. Next week I go
10 more years.
Next week I go to the dentist. We hit the other end, and then so I'm happy. So that's what I'm saying. We're celebrating. This is the Tato.
So is this is fall kind of your checkup season? Where you get everything done in the fall?
Whatever. With my crazy, let me tell you, I'm lucky I was able to get like 10, 12 days off from work. I don't know how I know how I pulled it off. The payback's going to be, I'm going to be owing people here and there, but I wanted to go. Yes, I wanted to go to New Hampshire. I have never been to this thing called Near Fest. It's a regional ham fest up here in the Northeast.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at the guy that ain't got no internet service.
Yeah. He must be on his phone.
Here he is. Yeah, no.
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
StreamYard works on his phone.
Steve, that's the joke I should have used. Yes, I should have used
the app to get on the show, son. Just saying. No internet today.
No internet. Yeah. Well, how
are you commenting? All right, then. Well, there's an app for StreamYard. I used it to show y'all the laser. So come on. That's right. You know better. He just wants a day off, and he don't want to say so. You can have the day off. It's all right.
He says, I'm on the phone. Yes, we know you're on the phone.
Right.
This is not our first time on the Google.
So anyway, Izzo, back to what you were saying.
Anyway,
the fall is my thing. So I get my annual physical and everything that needs to get done, but I get it done between normally September and November. Yeah. That way I got the rest of the year to do whatever.
No, so we're good. I'm going to pack the truck on Wednesday. I haven't decided what I'm going to bring. I'm going to be up there for about 2 or 3 days. Just want to hang out with the boys up there, have some cigars.
Yeah.
Try not to get in trouble. Try not to get, I'm not going to get.
You should get in a little trouble.
Yeah.
Vern, to answer your question, I have the Longer Nano Duo. It's an infrared and blue diode laser. It does metal and everything else.
I was gonna message you the other day, like after last week's show, and asked you if you had the Laser Pecker brand.
No.
What's it called? I'm sorry. What's it called?
Laser Pecker.
Laser Pecker.
Laser Pecker. I'm like, LP5 is.
I'm like, surely maybe that's what Shane's got, and I didn't really hear it, but my Facebook did, and that's why I'm getting all these ads
for the Laser Pecker.
But I'm guessing it may be the DPOS that gave me the Laser Pecker.
I want to see that company logo.
It's a good one. It was a little more expensive than I was willing to spend, but
I'll cry once.
Buy once, cry once.
Exactly.
Company logo. It's just it's a bird, like a
Yeah, a pecker. A pecker is a bird.
It's a woodpecker.
It's a woodpecker. Thank you. The thing
Yeah.
that goes tap 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 tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it go again?
Tap 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 tap.
Stop that.
Nothing.
What? Oh, it's not like it's the detox flying around, Joe, like what you do.
Anyway, mine's a 2-watt infrared and 20-watt blue laser.
So
I get
I want to bring up a couple other things.
I kind of want to burn something on a Bofang tonight.
So today the bands went to hell. Last night they started. Okay, so in the middle of the prep. So here's the thing. I had a prep at 6 o'clock, my first round 1, and I said I could do this. I could do this, right? I could do this. I'm close to. I want to hang out on Nuggets. I couldn't even make it to Nuggets. I tried so hard.
I mean, you could have done it from the bathroom.
Yeah, but it's just too much up and down. I started playing solitaire. It's just too much. Band conditions. I was going to go out this morning, but then the band conditions were just, I couldn't because of the procedure. Monday, band conditions were incredible. I think it was Monday. 10 meters. I was making contacts into Russia, Finland, Belgium, all on 10 meters, guys. 10, 12, 15, 17 meters was lighting up like you would. And the guys in Virginia who normally I should not be working on 20 meters, to me, our distance, that should be like a 40 meter, 80 meter band HF.
Right.
Nah. 20 meters, loud and clear. The band, it's like everything went topsy-turvy, upside down, and it was incredible on part of Sunday night and part of Monday, because I wanted to go out, but I just couldn't. I was still doing some over-the-counter prep. It just wasn't cool. I packed up the truck. I went out the driveway, and literally I backed up the truck because
you're like, I better not.
I'll just hunt from home. And it was the smartest thing. It was smart. But I had so much fun, and it's funny, every time I got excited, when I worked the Russian guy, I had to run to the bathroom. I got so excited. You can't, on 10 meters, on 10, this guy was incredible. Absolutely. The guy from Finland and oh my God, they were all coming in like, of course the Italians were just rocking it, but
how fast was 6 meters open? Did you happen to check?
No, and something, and shame on me, and somebody can slap me because I keep forgetting to check, and my antennas will tune on 6 meters, and they may not be the greatest, propagate Smith chart and cloverleaf. Who cares? And I got to put a sticker or a piece of paper, like a piece of masking tape on my radio, on the case somewhere. Check 6 meters. That's all I really should be doing.
Scout says he checked into Kevin's QRP net with 100 milliwatts to Steve in South Carolina. Fans have been really good lately.
Scout, that was the other thing. I tried. It was on my thing to do, and I just wasn't feeling up to it. I just could not sit there, and just too much. Yeah, and that thing, so I really could have. Well, I could have brought the radio into the other room if I really wanted. I could have, but nah. Anyway.
Howdy, Andy. Welcome.
Hey. I was working. I was thinking of Mr. Andy. England, 2 or 3 England stations were actually in POTA parks on 17 meters and 12 meters. I think it was 12.
My 2 favorite bands.
I love working DX POTA. Something about
12
DX
and 17 are my 2 favorite bands.
It's such fun. It is just the POTA guys over in the UK and parts of Europe and other countries, Spain. I love it. I absolutely love it. So,
has anyone looked at the solar indices to see have we reached the peak and we're starting down the backside yet, or are we still kind of climbing? Or have you seen that chart?
Yeah, I checked about. It was in early September. I
guess I should pull it up.
According to them, we are at the top of the mountain. We're at that peak.
I figured we was going downhill already.
I did too.
Well, that's fall. Fall, the couple, and I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's where we are with the rotation, in relationship to the sun. I don't know. It's just every fall is a very unique time of year, regardless of where you are in the solar cycle, in that 11-year cycle. So,
All right, let me pull it up here and I'll show you guys.
the K. Let me tell you something. I woke up this morning, so I had to get up at 4 a.m. for prep number 2, and I said, let me just attempt to maybe. And I said, and I'll go downstairs and I'll operate from inside the shack using the DX Commander. That was the plan. Had it all set up and ready to rock and roll. And when I looked at the band conditions, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it was just
so, according to this, we peaked in August of 2024. And we're kind of starting down the backside now.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's saying that August of 24 was our peak. And then we're just kind of...
Oh, I thought it was 2 months ago.
But we're going to have still going to have great band conditions all the way up until 2030 before we reach solar minimum. So...
And let me tell you something. I've had,
and even on solar
fun.
minimum, you can make good contacts. So don't let the hype get you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, don't get into the hype, guys, because I will tell you, I personally, and for the little things that I do in this whole big hobby world of HF, I'm not a big HF guy. Let's face it. I still have an incredible amount of fun making contacts, different antennas on the bottom of the solar cycle. Who cares? Yes, your band characteristics are going to change based upon where you live and what band you operate on. You'll adapt. You'll still make contacts. You'll still have fun. So, here you go.
Tonight is brought to you by Izzo. So, Vince shared a chart here. And I can't pull up the link because I don't know. He should be able to share links, right? I bet I have to go to YouTube to pull that link up.
Does anyone know VE6MY? Does that call sign ring a bell with anybody? He was on some island up by like Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, doing a POTA, a lighthouse, and an iota. And what a beautiful signal this guy had. Oh my God, it was beautiful.
I'm going to have to bookmark that. Thanks, Vince. But where does it say we're at in there?
I don't know. Looking at this, it's like Izzo trying to program a hot spot.
Current numbers. If you click on the... Oh, nope, that says not found.
Joe, you're not too far from the truth on that. I'd be like,
oh, that says not found. Scout says Newfoundland. He wants to go there.
So... I love DX Heat. Remember you turned us on to DX Heat?
Vince, what did you send us?
Yeah, DX Heat.
DX Heat, man.
Yeah.
Is just absolute, and you will see some POTA stuff popping through, but you can really look at, so I look at decay and I look at wind speed. That's one of the things, little idiosyncrasies that I look
for solar winds.
Yes, for the solar winds. So we'll see. I'm off tomorrow.
Are you gonna go POTA now that you went poo poo?
I'm like,
I can't even answer that. Don't kill me. The doctor gave me 10 more years. You're killing me.
Man, you teed that one up. I can't let that slide.
Oh. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get a Christmas card from me. You know that,
right?
All right. The big elephant's in the room tonight.
Can I go? Can I talk about what I did?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the big elephant.
It's like this propagation guy. So Vince says the only important thing to the website is the very top. All the green and orange stuff we was looking at, I guess.
So what? But where does it say where we're at in that green and stuff?
All right,
is there like a? Does it tell us what our indices are?
There's no dot that says you are.
Yeah,
here.
There's no dot exactly.
That's just a legend. Well, we're gonna have to bring Vince on to show us how to use this website.
Yeah, exactly. Next week on the Clubhouse.
I don't know,
Vince,
man.
Vince teaches the dummies how to use a
Solar
chart.
conditions is like grounding your station for me. It's never been important.
Share my page, or I could actually do it if you want. You ready?
CQ Puda.
No.
Okay,
This one
sorry.
here. This one here. This
Okay.
is what I use.
Why don't you use hamradioclubhouse.com in our HF
Because
propagation report?
I thought this one comes from there.
No.
Yes, I thought I gave this to the webmaster.
Did
I think so. Well, look at this. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot.
Clubhouse.com.
We need to thank Bob for being a member of 28 months. Did we mention Mike into MAK for his 34 months? And Misha, 20 months. Man, makes me feel old.
Some big double digits in there.
Yeah,
no, ours is hamradioclubhouse.com/HF- propagation. And that's the traditional chart that you see anywhere else.
Okay.
But anyway, I digress. So is it my turn? No.
Absolutely.
Joe, do you have anything else, Joe?
No, I'm trying to buy scooter tires for. So so I had the scooter at Huntsville, and I was having a blast, dude. I was like Wednesday through Friday, just cruising around the park. And then Friday we got a little busy going back and forth to the pavilion. I had to go refill my backpack with some more drinks, and because I didn't have one of them cool coolers like Jason and Mike and stuff that plugs in.
Oh, that stays cool.
So, I'm jumping on the scooter, and instead of like waiting for the gate to open, I was just driving around it, which consists of going off the pavement and back onto the pavement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my heavy butt done that one too many times and popped the back tire.
Uh-oh.
So that's the second flat I've got on the thing, and then I discovered airless tires.
Mm-hmm. But they weigh a ton.
Don't matter if they weigh a ton.
Okay.
So what do you fill them with then?
Nothing. They're just solid.
They're solid.
They're solid towers. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, is there some new invention that I'm not aware of?
You won't ever bust them, so I'm going to buy one.
Dan says flat is only on the bottom.
Right?
Yes, Dan.
Yeah.
I was going to put it on both, but golly, man, this is 10 by 3 tires that's on this thing.
How much?
They're like 30 plus per tire, depending on what brand you get.
Do we need to do super chats for Joe's tire fund?
I won't ever. We can't do that.
Oh, that's true. We can't.
Yeah,
We're not allowed to
show.
do that.
I'll tell you what. I'll sell my pictures.
Jordan says, "Lose some weight, GB."
Easy freaking problem to fix.
Right?
Can't help it, man. Cheetos.
I'll sell. Joe, I'll sell some pictures. I'll sell some of the pictures I got today. I'll give you the money for the tires.
I didn't do anything, totally. Any
so what you been up to, Shane?
Yeah,
Shane, what's going on in your life?
I just did a balloon event this last weekend. I was gone. Didn't think I was going to be back in time. And I leave Friday, and I'm gone for a week. That's it. That's all. Nothing specific.
I got to tell you, if anyone doesn't follow you on Facebook or Instagram, man, I love your stuff.
I would prefer Instagram because I'm getting further and further away from Facebook because I hate Facebook.
I hate using Instagram.
Why do you hate Instagram?
I just keep watching you on the TikTok.
Why?
Oh, okay. Well, TikTok
because it's just I've never. It's just one of those things. Like I don't know. I mean, like I can't. I guess I can say brand names. I don't know, man. It's just like. Don't like it. I don't like the format. It's just
all right,
weird.
Joe. I was there, Joe. You're something.
It's the no BS picture site. That's what it is.
Well, something, Joe. I was you many years ago with it.
Back when it was still paper login.
Yeah, probably. And then all of a sudden, when all the nonsense starts coming again, all the incorrect political. Again, there is so much incorrect information on both sides, every side, up and down, about every topic you could think of, and Facebook is just grabbing that ad money. They're doing it. They're becoming a whore. They're becoming a whore, and I know the two are the same. They're the same company, I believe, but still, it's still different formats. I like the Instagram because it's what's going on in your life. This is what you just did. This is where you went. Here's a couple of pictures. It's a reel, and that's it. I like that. There's none of this group stuff of people asking, hey, can we change the rules to do this? There's no groups there, and I like that. I like, because this Facebook, I am done with the Facebook, with all these. I'm too old for it now. I'm way, way, way too old. Even when I was younger.
Change your algorithm, man. It's your fault for seeing all
It is.
It's
You gotta like and watch other things.
Yeah.
No, I gotta drop some groups. Like the POTA group, as much as I love POTA,
I left that a long time ago.
I will still support POTA financially, and I will support
it. There's zero reason to be in the POTA Facebook group.
Yes, I think I
have several episodes on that.
Yes, I think the glass is about full.
Jason, calm down, son. We'll get there.
You know, and I don't.
It's all about it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon.
This is not your first time being in the clubhouse. You know what happens around here. We got to say hello. Look at that.
Dang, there's a combo for $30.
Look at that.
Right. But this is a cool event. I really needed to put my face over here for the Pumpkin Princess. But it was a fun little event. It's part of the Route 66 festival. So we were in Oklahoma to wrap it up. So we had a lot of fun.
Look at that thing.
And had a cool little vendors market out there.
Excellent.
Learned this stuff. This little right over there, that little coffee trailer. Starbucks and kiss my grits, because that stuff was fantastic. Yeah, it was really good. But it's nice to get out there and see some of the local vendors, the food trucks. They had like 14 or 15 food trucks out there. They were all fantastic. So, but looking forward to Fiesta. If you're in the Albuquerque, New Mexico area, and you want to come hang out with us, let me know. We'll be in. I'll be in Albuquerque from this Friday, and through Wednesday of next week. So we'll be out there doing that. What was that for?
Oh, I was waving at somebody.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I wanted to ask her if she wants a picture, a signed autograph.
Of your colon?
Doctor was here.
Oh, okay. Don says Facebook keeps trying to sell me hot air balloons for some reason.
That's funny.
Facebook knows.
That could be the funniest thing tonight.
Could be. All right. So, do we want to talk about it? We're going to go ahead and segue into our
the big elephants in the room. Let's just let it.
So I first heard about this from Vern's Facebook page. He posted about it, but there's a amateur radio operator, goes by the name of Kilo Alpha 2 Foxtrot Papa Zulu, which is close to someone else we know. And he has been one of those, or was found out to be one of those that is sitting on 7.200 and being a turd. Is that if any of you have either been on 7.200 or have been within 5 of 7.200, you know they're a bunch of turds. So this individual I don't think it was a remote station. It was his station. But let me pull this up. Show screen, your screen, full screen. Don't want to share audio. So I might have to embiggen this so that everyone can see.
Yeah.
There we go. So according to this, it says that this notice of violation issued pursuant to section 1.89 of the commission's rules says that Mike, licensee KA2FPZ in Naples, Florida, pursuant to 1.89 of the commission's rules, issuance notice does not preclude blah, 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 blah. On March 17th, agents of the Enforcement Bureau's New York field office, using direction finding techniques, located and monitored transmissions of the station at 7.200 megahertz emanating from residents on North Lake Shore Drive in Brookfield, Connecticut, owned by Mr. Mike, and observed the following violations. Station license responsibility. Station license must make station and station records available for inspection upon request by an FCC representative. On March 17th, the agents knocked on the door of the residence and identified themselves and requested to inspect Mr. So-and-so station, and the agents were denied access to the residence. So let's stop there.
Yeah, can I just make serious?
Yeah.
Can I just have the senator? Can I have the floor?
You bet.
So this notice of. Just scroll it for a minute. I'm gonna make sure.
Notice violation. It's at the top there.
Okay. Anybody can get one of these. It doesn't even, not even, this is something that the FCC uses not only in the amateur world, but for any other radio emitter where they hand out, where the FCC coordinates licenses for the United States for all the various radio emissions, not just ham radio, for anything. You could potentially get one of these. Izzo got one of these.
One of those?
Yes, I did. I got one of those back in 1991, I think, or 92. I still have it in a file in the cabinet. It was I lived near an airport at the time, and they claimed that my equipment was causing spurious emissions.
You had a bow thing, didn't you?
No, this is even before
they didn't have
bow
those back then.
They didn't have bow things then.
Gotcha.
And I was
spark gap.
I was shut up, you. You're going to get a picture for Christmas.
Can't wait.
No, and I was like shocked, and I had it again. The 47 CFRs were noted they wanted me to check all my equipment through a professional radio company, provide the written results back to them. They asked me not to use the equipment that I was using. It was clearly stated I could not. They asked me not to. I should say they said I could not use or else I would be in further violation. I did not. Luckily, you know me, I have many radios. And I was also going to be wondering was it just a weird thing? Did a component on the radio go,
Tango uniform?
Yeah.
Yep.
Luckily, I brought it. I sent the equipment away, provided it all the results back. They found nothing. Everything was in manufacturer specifications, and the manufacturer who did this write-up said in their technical expertise, they recommend that the person making the statement that I was in violation check their equipment to ensure it was in compliance of manufacturer specifications. FCC said we're happy. Basically, they said we're happy. Use the equipment, never had an issue. So I just want to. I know that kind of brings it off topic, and this is not about me. But again, these notice of violations happen all the time. But when did
you get a notice of violation, or did you get one of those letters from one of those civilian observers that says, "Hey, we heard you don't do it"?
What he just described, he got the violation notice.
I got the violation. Yeah. The OO thing. Listen, the OO.
I didn't know you were such a badass.
No, yeah. Look out,
street cred, baby.
Listen, it's street cred.
The spark gap got you in trouble.
Man. Hey, I got some tattoos on my body, man. You know what I'm saying?
Your doctor's done seen him too.
Yes, he did. The OO. I don't mean to dump on the OO program because there's probably some great OOs out there, but we also know there is a potential of some OOs who really don't know what they're doing, what they're looking for, and it could be subjective to opinion, and that's what causes debates, rebel rousing, fights, whatever you want to call it. I would still respect an OO, but I may not. I would be like, well, you better show me your sources. You better show me what you're talking about first. If I was ever to be. No, when you get this, you just, in my opinion, you need to look at it and you need to respond appropriately to it. And how you respond has varied levels. I had to do what I had to do. You may have to go get a lawyer if you want. There's a whole, or you just say, yeah, I agree, sign it, and then do whatever you got to do. So let's just put that out there. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to tell you what the radio manufacturer was because I love this radio. It was such a damn good radio. It turned
out to be okay.
It was a Radio Shack, wasn't it?
Yes, and I'm wondering, Joe. I am seriously wondering. No, it was not Radio Shack. It began with the letter A, and we all had them. We all had these
Amico.
yeah, and we all, but mine came back fully manufacturer compliant. I checked my antennas. I checked my feed line. I checked the coax in the Camaro. The whole 9 yards. It was Mo would probably know what I'm talking. If Mo, I'll contact you offline. But we were good. This is different. This situation that we're talking tonight is the situation of the violation is 100% different than
Sure.
me. So anyway.
I'm trying to figure out how to add this back to the screen. Oh, there we go. There. So this says that, and there's been some questions in the chat, and we'll try to get to those. You might have to put question in there to put in there, but I have questions. So this says that he was in violation of 47 CFR 97103, where they want to see your station records. Your station and your station records. So
Doesn't say log.
Right. So
that's
is
not
your
required, so.
is your station records, is that your RF report where
You are
you where
supposed to do that little thing.
the RF calculation?
Yeah, I've done it. I don't know where I put it. Y'all
Yeah.
have fun looking for
But
it.
what other records are they wanting to see? I mean, are you
I'm going to tell y'all like my dad always told me. It's out there somewhere. Go find it.
because I pulled up while I had this off the screen. I had 103C pulled up, and it doesn't say what station records. It doesn't define it.
And we
It's
also
probably just
know,
a catch-all.
so I'm saying, so something that and I'm not going to dump on the FCC, but I will say this: one, their website is a pain in the ass. It just takes a long time. It takes a long time to load information. Come on, guys,
it's government. It's government.
Get a better server. Call. We're Steve in the chat. Or wait, Steve's not here. I can't even get Steve to get his IT stuff going. But there could be verbiage in these CFRs that have not been reviewed in 40, 50 years. So when they talk about a station, where is it in here saying the station record? Mm-hmm. To them, they could be referencing a log. I mean, my grandfather was one of the few guys I remember who always had a log. He did, even if he was just monitoring. The man, you remember the spiral log books? I don't know if you guys ever saw those. The man would log in UTC time when he went on the air and off the air, and if it was received, there'd be the RX next.
He wasn't going to get caught up in no bull crap.
Well, he came,
I was not.
He came from a whole different. Remember, you got to remember something too. Back in 1932, when he got licensed, the ham radio community, even prior to that, was getting butchered by TV and radio stations, blaming the ham radio operators for a lot of things. Maybe some things were true, maybe some things were not. We'll never know. Okay, that was almost 100 years ago. But this is what he did. Many generations ago. How many guys do you know really keep a log? If that's what that means. So again, their wording and what the intent is could be totally different than what we're doing in 2025. Could be. I don't keep a log. Now you guys may say, well, you do whatever logging that you do. Okay, yes. You know what time I keep a log is when I do a POTA. When I activate.
So I did some Googling in the background. So something that is records is a copy of your station ID. You know that you get that little small one, and then you get the bigger one that you're supposed to cut out when you get your license. That is part of your records that they are going to ask for.
Well, that should always be
the agent may ask for that. It should always be near your station. So if you're operating portable, yes, you should have it in your wallet. If you're operating at home, then you should have the other one with you. So that might be
Pelican case.
So so your RF information as well as your station ID, a copy of that might be a record that they're looking for.
If you guys, okay, I work.
Documentation.
I work at a lot of different various public safety sites. Inside it's called the shelter, the box where all the radio equipment is on the racks. There is either a 3-ring binder or a laminated. It's for each a rack with radio equipment is the license for that equipment. It's all there. It's all there. So we all do it. We all maybe just do it a little bit differently. So anyway, we kind of went off track of what this particular violation talks about.
Oh. Well, no, I was just trying to define, because it says in there, what is it? What kind of records? Because he said no, and they were and he denied them access to see his station or his station records. So now that brings up another point. If someone knocks at your door without a search warrant, you have to let them in. And as most people will say, as a normal person, no. But as a ham, and it is part of the rules of having your certificate,
you still
or your I mean, you can, but there's ramifications for that. Why not just say, "Yep, step this way"? You don't have to open any cabinets. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to. All you have to do is show them the radio.
You ever watch in the movies the houses of ill repute? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They always let them in.
So Newer mentions the 4th and the 5th. Well, the 4th, which is the 5th is the seizure part, right? Right.
Joe, you got to tell us this stuff. Why?
I don't practice this anymore. I play on computers all the time. Anyway.
Oh, Andy Griffin.
So it wouldn't really come down, to my opinion, it wouldn't really come down to like an illegal search or seizure, because when you signed that license, you signed just like you did your driver's license. You signed to agree to terms and conditions of using that license or certificate. And as I was saying earlier in another conversation related to this, you can tell the officer, no, I'm not going to do your sobriety test. And that's perfectly fine. You have that right. But in Mississippi, you're going straight to jail and you're losing your license for 6 months automatically, because you agreed to that when you signed it.
When you signed your license.
Is this the extreme, guys? You know, when you download software or something, you know how it gives you all that license agreement? Does anybody?
No one reads.
I don't read nothing. I scroll so fast that thing and just click. I agree.
The thing is, if the FCC wants to, and David made a good point, why couldn't you just go get your radio and stuff and bring it to the door? They're not saying that they have to come into your house and see your station or your equipment. You can tell them, say, hey, give me 1 second. I'll go get my radio and I'll bring it out to you. You can inspect it all day long.
And access to the residents could have been a conversation over at the dining room table. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what extent they wanted to come onto the property to do. It doesn't give the details. We were also not there when it occurred. I mean, there's a lot of variables here. Again, I'm not trying to get away from what the violation talks about as far as of the actions against the rules. I mean, we really shouldn't be getting into the minutia of did he agree or not agree to access it. Let the lawyers fight that out.
Sure.
In my opinion.
But Joe made a good point.
Yes,
you agreed when you got your license to be a ham that you were going to abide by certain rules. Now, those can be, and nowhere does it say that you have to let them in your house. That's not what we're saying. What I'm saying is he could have simply said, if you guys will wait right here, I will go bring you my radio and you can inspect my station. And here is my license. Here is my RF report. Here is the antenna on the outside of the house. There you go. And I think that would fulfill what they're asking for.
Could have.
But instead, he decided to say, nope, not doing it. And that's fine. You can do that. I don't think we're not to the point now where they're waiting for him to respond to these violations before they impose any sort of action items to it. So, but the second thing that he did was prohibited transmissions according to 47 CFR 97.113b. An amateur station shall not engage in any form of broadcasting, nor may an amateur station transmit one-way communications except as specifically provided in these rules. On March 17th, Aegis monitored and recorded Mr. So-and-so's amateur radio station engaging in a one-way communication by pretending to speak with a station he identified as KB2VBO. There is no active amateur's license assigned to that call sign, and no one responded to the communications. So what's his name? I'm not going to just say his name over and over again. Later admitted to the agent that he was engaging in one-way communication that was neither allowed nor exempted under those rules. So, okay. So you broke a rule. And basically all he has to do, all that they're saying here is that, hey, you need to explain to us why you did what you did, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. It's what I gathered from the rest of this. And you guys can tell me I'm wrong or whatever. But the short and sweet of it is, why? Why get on 7.200 and be an absolute jackwagon? That's the thing. And I'm glad that someone is trying to go in and, I'm not going to say police the bands because that's not what they're doing, but going in and taking action against people who are just out there to be a giant D-hole, because there's 0 point in it. And if you've listened to anything that's being said on 7.200, it's absolute stupidity. It's almost like the Canadian guy that ever so often just forgets to take his meds and goes off the rails on the radio. So
30 years ago, there was a guy, 14.313. Similar thing. This is history repeating itself. I think he ended up passing away, and maybe I should just stop right there.
Tortoise says dickhole. Sorry.
Listen, it's no different whether it occurs on one frequency or when you're activating and somebody purposely is tuning up. I'm sorry, I take that back. Somebody is tuning up on you. Are they purposely doing it because they don't hear you, or are they maliciously because they don't want to hear POTA? Let's face it. This wonderful thing of POTA that we all support, or most of us support, has now brought some people to say, "Get off my lawn."
Mm-hmm.
We know the stories. I'm holding the frequency for a net, and the net doesn't start for another 10 or 15 minutes, or whatever it is. Or I didn't hear, or maybe they won't even tell you. They won't even give you.
Maybe they were waiting for so and so to jump out of an airplane.
Whatever, exactly. Or tell you what, I have what's called, and this is what I do, guys. This is just me. 3 times is the frequency in use, and I not only am I giving my call sign every time, I'll say where I am located. Charlie Tango will say. If someone says yes, the frequency is in use, let's say they hear me. Many years ago, I used to be able to. We would exchange like men would be men. Oh, hi, this is W1FYG, K5YVI. I'm sorry, Joe. I'll be happy to move. And I log you as a contact. Now they're not even doing that. They're not even giving their call signs. Come on, guys. Listen, and it's not even about the contact, for crying out loud. It's just about, can men just
be civil?
Men? Yeah,
be civil.
Be men. Be men. Because technically and again, according to the FCC rules, if I have this correct, when you end the conversation, you are supposed to identify.
Mike, in my cases, never ask more than 3 times or a net will start. That's so true.
Yes, he's right. MAK is right. He is so right. Okay, but seriously, can we just be men? Can we just be men? And
I don't understand why. Because when I first got into ham radio, you didn't have that. And of course, POTA wasn't as big as it is, and you didn't have thousands of people out there, every day on every band out there making contacts, having fun. But I guess they get mad because the bandwidth of the frequency is being taken up by people out having fun, and they just want to ruin it. So I just can't understand why. I don't. Do someone get their jollies sitting over there keying up on somebody that's doing POTA? Like, do you not have something better to do? Something more constructive?
It's always been there. I just think it's more prevalent now, and I think everybody is also forgetting too. We are privileged here in the United States. We have so much band space for this, guys. I'm going to say it out there. You can argue with me. Send me all the hate mail, email you want. I don't care. This is a hobby. This is not a service. This is not a service. This is 2025. This is a hobby, guys. Okay, you're not going to save the world. If you think you're going to, if you think your ham radio is going to save the world, and I guess maybe in some areas of the country, most recently, yes, you have done some health and welfare good things. Absolutely, I'm not taking that away from you. But overall, this is a hobby, and the FCC, for what it is, the FCC gives us so much bands. Okay, from what 1.9 all the way up, very many segments, different modes. We are blessed to have what we have. We have a bunch of people. You think on the microwave band, Shane, this is going on?
No, actually, well, no.
I have never heard of anybody on 6 meters. The limited stuff that I have done on 6 meters, 220. I used to spend a lot of time on 220 simplex. Nobody ever was treated that way. So I don't know if it's just now as a society kind of a thing.
They've turned into a society of assholes.
Yes. Listen, man, I'm in the 911. Listen, I'm in the 911 world. I told you, I'm going to write the book. I'm going to write the book, and I'm going to change the names for the good, the bad, the stupid, and the ugly, because I am done. I'm going to write the book. And
right.
And I don't know if it's a society thing, but
60 meters is pretty polite as well.
Yes, absolutely.
I've seen that, and I'm like, well, yeah, because it's mostly Canadians on 60 meters.
The frequency is in you, see.
They're so nice. Sorry, dude.
Guys, do you remember AOL? Okay, do you guys remember AOL? Is AOL still around?
Dial-up is just now being canceled.
Okay, but AOL overall, okay. I used to explain AOL to, including myself, when I got involved with AOL back in the early to mid 90s. AOL to me this is one of the greatest analogies. I think I did good on this one. Follow me on this. It's Main Street USA. It's where everybody wants to have the bar, the general store, the barber shop, the tax shop. Everybody wants to be on Main Street. And then you're going to have these little side roads, and there's going to be the red light district over there. Then there's going to be the gardening group over. Okay, that's all AOL really was. And now this is what's kind of happening with 20 meters, I think, and probably 40 meters, because I don't hear this stuff going on any of the other. I don't hear it happening. I have never had an issue, and maybe it's just me, of somebody yelling at me or screaming at me on 12 meters, 17, 15, even 10 meters. Never. Why is it only these two particular bands? Because a large population is congregating there, and that you're going to get. It's a huge melting pot.
So this ADHD Live says, how can you live in today's society and not know the trend is towards more assholery? And I know that's probably a tongue-in-cheek comment, but I don't stay on social media. I go out and do things. So I do miss trends because I don't jump on X, Twitter, or whatever it is. I every now and then I sit on the couch and scroll through things, but most of the time I stay off social media because it's become the Sarlacc pit. So anyway, I wanted to shout out WD4DAN, great YouTube channel. It's called Front End Overload. And he did a really good video on the same topic. So I'm going to drop a link there in the chat. So if you guys want to go check out his channel, and
you guys can always check him out. I believe on Wednesday night.
Joe Brett's still shopping for time.
I know Joe's shopping. I'm like, I thought you were going to show Dan's YouTube channel.
I do. But the ones that's got the big grips takes tubes, and then the more I start clicking, the less I start seeing the cheaper ones, and I'm like, where'd the cheap ones go?
You like a man? Are you a man who likes some? You like someone with a big grip?
Mike into MAK says it only happens on 20 and 40 because jackwagons can't figure out how to make an antenna for 12 or 16. They need to go down. They need to go get Salty Walt's book is what they need.
Listen, Dan, you can normally find Dan not only on his YouTube channel. Wednesday nights, he's with James, KEAPZN, and they go live on Wednesday nights. I love hanging out with those guys usually on Wednesday nights. But no, Dan's really a good guy, man. He's a good guy. He basically put that video and said, "Listen, guys, format your own opinion. Here you go, and let's start talking."
What's interesting is I'm looking at Dan's videos here.
And Sunday, there he is. Man's in the chat.
Of course, he's in the chat.
Been
He hangs out. So I was looking through. Where's it at? Is it shorts, lives? Nope. Home. Okay. Anyway, but you see that video that he posted, 14,000 views.
Nice.
Oh, no, it changed. 14,000 views on that video. So props, man. That's a good video. So this ADHD Live says, when are we going to get Walt on the channel? He was on here, what, a month ago, 2 months ago, talking about the book, and we gave away a copy of his book. I think
it was actually, it might have been a little bit longer because he went back to Virginia. I communicate with him back and forth a little bit. He's real busy right now. He's real busy, but I do want to get him back on here. Actually, there's 2 other guests I need to petition to.
Need a petition.
Yeah,
to be on the show.
Beg. I don't know. You call beg. Ask.
We please come on. We need to get Callum on again. That was a fun show.
He has said he will do something
anytime we want. I know.
Right. But he also had an open house, and they had some cardboard cuthouses of him. I want to buy a cardboard cuthouse.
I told 2.0 we should crash his one of his hangouts sometime and just show up all the way from the U.S. That'd be fun. I'd like to meet Callum. He seems like a really cool guy.
Right before COVID, he had this offer to come out. What do they call it? On holiday, there were these open spots, and I was trying to figure out how do I get my ass to England. And actually,
or a boat is the best way.
Well, that's right. Well, there's only right. The balloon's not going to make it.
Balloon ain't going to make it.
And I actually had the time off, but I just couldn't because of the cross.
Jeff says we need to get Dan on the show. Dan has an open invitation. He's a channel member, so Dan.
Dan, get a hold of me, Dan.
I
will get you booked on. Absolutely.
It is the booking agent. he ain't full of it no more.
So this ADHD Life says, I can't make it to Huntsville. Do you really think you'll get to the UK? Yes, absolutely. I didn't go to Huntsville because I was being paid thousands of dollars to be somewhere else. So priorities. But I have a cabin for next year. So I will be there next year.
Okay. How many people can you fit in that cabin?
I think it has 2 beds. I'll double check.
If you don't mind a little spoon action, you can do 4 people now. No, because they got bunk beds now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to draw like the straw? Okay, let's just say I'm there, Shane's there, Steve is there, and we could say either Molson or a beer snack, whatever. Beer snack. Okay. What do we do? Do we do? We're going to draw straws in the small or the smallest straw.
Well, I paid for the room, so I get to choose which bed. So you might get the couch. So
then that's
little spoon.
That's what not the anesthesiologist said this morning. No, we won't go there. But it's see the problem right now, Shane. The university hasn't released the schedule for next year. It's too early.
I don't have my schedule either, and I was told that my extracurricular activity schedule is going to be even more next year. So I'm trying to block that weekend. But if someone says, "Do you want to go to Huntsville or do you want to go make $2,000 in 2 days with playing balloons?" I'm probably going to make $2,000 in 2 days by playing balloons.
Oh, come on, man.
Let's see. Spend $2,000. Make.
I know. All right. Well, let me ask you: is it easier for you to go to Huntsville, or is it easier for you to go to Dayton, Xenia, whatever?
No, I've been to Dayton. I don't care to go back. That's just a little much for me. I really enjoyed Huntsville because it's a smaller venue. I loved hanging out at Montesano with all the guys. I was just that's kind of I prefer that or Hamcation and hamvention are just too big. Because me and a crowd of people, after a certain amount of time, I start calling everybody assholes, and I'm like, I get it. I'm out.
Because my dream has always been, do we do a Clubhouse show just for everyone there?
Oh yeah,
Do
absolutely.
we also do something, again, get some Starlink and maybe try to push it out to the internet? And
Well, even Starlink doesn't work there. We'd have to do it outside of Montesano.
But yeah, because I got to figure out how we're going to do this. I got to figure out how we're going to listen. I had to figure out how to get my kid up 6 flights of stairs with no elevator with all his stuff. I got to figure out in April or May how we're going to get all this stuff down. And I don't know if it's going to be just as easy as just leave it for the next guy or whatever. And because, kid, just take your clothes. The rest of the stuff,
leave it.
Grab your clothes, grab your laptop.
Throw it down the trash chute.
Yeah, grab your
all
laptop.
That shit we bought at IKEA.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at. I mean, Jennifer had a great idea. She's like, let's get ourselves a storage unit in the area so we don't have to bring it back here.
While they're on break or in between semesters.
Yeah, in between semesters, and that was we're going to look.
Or they could sign up for a summer class and not have to move out.
I'll tell you what. Why don't they just get houses up there? Wouldn't it be? I said this the other day. Go get married. Go have your babies. Come down here. Yeah, and then when it's time to go, I love you. Bye. And we can FaceTime in between. It's because I got a beautiful bedroom, man. I want to turn that into a radio room. I want to get that stuff out of the basement and upstairs. I'm getting
looking forward to that empty nester. Empty nest.
I'm getting.
Y'all
old,
been here
man.
for 20 years. Time to go.
It's either I either got to put the elevator in to get me up and down to the basement, or
you got to get one of those things like from the Gremlins where it kind of goes up the stairwell and then wraps around. So you just sit on this little. Izzo's gonna sit on this little chair and ride up the bed.
Jody, don't you dare do one of those memes to me. Don't you dare do that.
A ham radio. I can see it now in Chat GPT. A ham radio operator sitting on a chairlift,
holding his radio like this,
calling CQ
on his bow fung or something. No, there's so much I want to do. Like I want to do a nice junction box with my. I want to redo some feed line. There's so much I want to do here, but I don't want to do it. I mean, I love the basement. It's nice. Listen, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have a basement. Some people don't have what I have. I'm blessed. So I shouldn't even be complaining. Rule number 1, don't complain about that shit.
Jody says here's the campers test results.
Okay.
Verizon, not really. T-Mobile, 227 down, 1.86 up. Wi-Fi next to the office, 9.8 down, 2.4 up. So yeah. Yeah,
but Wi-Fi next to the park, that's also contingency of how many people are in the park.
Exactly. We need 3. I think we need 3 up, 3 down for the show.
I'm going to say I've never had a data problem on my cell phone. I've been able to stream my little security cameras, or whether I had it set up there or back home. I've been able to watch stuff.
What carrier are you on? T-Mobile?
FirstNet. AT&T. But this year, foot in my mouth, like my TV was buffering, like loading stuff wasn't happening. I tried to upload a video from the campground, and like after 3 hours, it was 1%.
You get the circle,
the circle of death.
So, yeah, I think the data got ate up a little bit more this past year or this year.
Because I think they had, I think Jason had Starlink out there, but it still wasn't enough to get through the trees.
No, Gray Man was, I think he got free Starlink at his campsite.
Oh, nice.
He had the only clear spot that his neighbor could find to put the.
So he gave him the password.
Yeah. He just says he had great cell service on the mountain this year.
My cell service voice was okay, but the data was not kicking too good.
And usually,
Eric, the trees up there are like 100 feet tall, so getting a Starlink above the tree line is tough. Yeah. Normally, like out of Jason's deer lease, that's easy because the trees are only 10, 20 feet tall.
This is the guy.
They big.
But that's the guy who's from New Hampshire. You know, the ex-vegan. This is the ex-vegan
The
asking a question.
vegan.
He's
So-
from New Hampshire. There's trees everywhere in New Hampshire.
But wait, Eric says sounds like we need someone with a TV news van. There was one there this year.
Ah,
He brought it to the pavilion.
Did they pull it out and have a live event?
No, but it was
Oh,
there.
okay. I'm surprised. So y'all didn't get into local news coverage of the event
No,
at
it
the
was an
pavilion?
amateur converted. To,
Oh, gotcha! It wasn't actually the local dudes.
it was full of ham radios and still had the pneumatic mast on it. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty cool. If he erected it, I didn't see it. So, just saying.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Well, you shouldn't.
Joe, you are correct.
No. Anyway, good stuff.
Anywho,
Shane, I do like your hat, Shane.
Thank you.
I do like that. And that is gray, right? That's
This is tan, gray, and this is like a white.
yeah.
Cream color.
No, I
Yeah.
like the patch though. I like that patch.
it makes me happy that what colors you say it is the colors that I actually see.
Yeah, and I was
I'm proud
thinking
of
because I bought some tradesman cigars,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they're selling some apparel like that too. Very, very
Yep.
similar. And I like that.
Did you get some of those the short cigars like I sent you last time?
I bought the one.
Tradesman?
Yeah, the tradesman. I bought two
Mhm.
sizes from the same one. I said because I haven't had them in a while.
Yep.
So,
They're
matter of
good
fact,
stuff. They were doing a Labor Day sale this weekend, or they were doing a sale, not a Labor Day sale.
if
Yeah.
you want some, let me know. I'll send you a 5-pack or something if you want.
I need to order a 5-pack from them. I need to go sit on the patio and smoke a cigar tonight, but instead I'm in my office and I
Yeah,
can't.
man, this is a damn good
Honestly,
cigar.
Izzo, you bring up
What?
a good point because I have that fume extractor now for the laser. I'm wondering if it would be strong enough if I just kind of blow the smoke that way, if it would just take it out of the office and not.
Okay, so when it leaves the office, where is the exhaust going to?
It goes out the window. I
So
have one of
that
those. I have one of those like the things that you put in your window. Like if you have a portable AC unit,
Yeah.
you have the
Or a
exhaust
dryer,
line that
yeah.
vents out, or a dryer vent that sits in
Yeah.
the windowsill. I've got that, and then I have this like really high power inline fan that pulls the air right next to the laser and sucks it outside.
So is the wildlife all hanging out there getting high because they're smelling? the stuff?
No, I'm on the 3rd floor, so
Or is it dry? Okay, I didn't know. Because seriously,
Yeah.
wildlife. Listen, one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to drive them in because they like the smell, or you're going to drive them away.
I was thinking maybe we should laser a Baofeng tonight.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Put my name on it or melt it, one or the other.
Go for it.
But anyway,
What do you got to lose? $20?
no, not even that, because I have like 7 of them in there. But it's also that I don't know what material that is, so I don't want to off gas some things that are going to kill me.
And then you don't want it to cause a spurious emission, and then you're going to get an FCC.
Yeah, and then I'll get a
notice of
letter.
a
I'll get a letter where I've got to write a letter back to incriminate myself.
Hey man,
Just
if that letter
kidding.
comes, no,
Just
seriously. Hey,
kidding.
listen, I know, just kidding, but listen, if you ever get it, you just say, listen, I engraved the radio. Look what happened.
That's right. All right, so we have to be off the
Perfect,
air in 30
perfect.
minutes. So Ham Radio 2.0. Let me see
Finally
if I
made
can,
it.
let me see if I can
Excellent.
forward our viewers to you. That'd be great. I think I can do that in. Ooh, I'm probably going to screw something up if I try this while I'm doing it live. I don't think I could do it there. I might be able to do it here. What's the name of the video? And I'll try to send everybody over. But anyway, we want to make sure that we're out of here in 30 minutes so that everyone can
Absolutely.
run over and catch 2.0's 30
Man.
30 days in video.
It's been a
Uh,
fun month. It's
been.
seriously, Jason's a friend to all of us, but sincerely, man, the man busted his ass doing some incredible, not only for Steve and the Teachers Institute, but just in general, to open up our eyes and minds of so much going on in the ham radio world. And
Well, he
Jason,
needs
thank
to
you.
Back to Texas because I need to borrow a radio from him.
And Frank, Yes, I know 2.0's been here all night. I was referring to finally here as his 30th video. Finally here. He's finally made
Yep.
it to the end of his 30 days.
Uh,
But thank you. What? Now I can't delete your. Okay. Yes, son. I know who's here. I greet all y'all when you come in.
Oh, redirect. Here we go. Add this. We'll go to that video. All right. So it is set up now. So when we end, it should send all of you over to Jason's
Fingers crossed.
premiere.
Fingers
So-
crossed.
Is that you got to cross them better than that?
So yeah.
Come on, man. Try it the
So
other way.
we'll make sure we're done at like
There you
45
go.
or 50. That way everyone gets a chance to go do a pee break beforehand. Bob has a question. Says, yesterday I read about a guy who made a vertical Yagi so what would you do with a vertical Yagi? What's a vertical Yagi?
It's what it says it is. It's a
Isn't that
Yagi.
just vertical
It's
antenna?
vertical.
Was that Walt?
It's
Walt do that?
directional. Yeah, Walt done that.
Yeah, Walt done that, I thought.
Jason, I have the link already saved into the redirect, so we're good. But if you
Sure
want
it's
to
the
post
right
a link here, yes, it is, because it has his thumbnail on it. But if you want to post a link, go right ahead. You know, you always have
He did.
permission to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Someone was
Look
saying
forward to seeing
before that my hat is crooked. This is my. I don't know, man. My hat. This is how my hat sits on.
get your
on my-
head.
It's in my. This is my Tuesday night hat. I love.
Okay,
this
wait. I think the confusion with the vertical polarized Yagis, they're thinking you're pointing it up to the sky, but well, wait a minute. He may be. I seen one of those too. Somebody done one of those too. But anyway, what I thought you was talking about was just vertical antennas. There was 3 of them, so you could switch, like north to south, kind of like a phased array, but using 3 instead of just 2. But it seems like I seen something. Somebody was talking about pointing to the sky. Maybe
Isn't it much easier to figure out how to do airless tires?
no. But I will say I have made my purchase. I didn't get the tread I wanted.
Yeah.
Did you use my affiliate link?
You didn't send me one, folks.
You didn't tell me which one.
I was shopping for 2 hours on Amazon. Nobody gave me an
I've been
affiliate
trying
link.
to carry the show for 2 hours.
Joe made a good point. Joe made a good point. When you look at tires, is it just
All
a
but the
guy?
tread.
But yeah, it is, man. It's a guy thing. That tread says a lot about you. I think.
I also wanted some decent tread where I go leaning into a corner at 20 miles an hour through Montesano that I'm not sliding through it.
Right, man. You want something that's going to hold up.
Good sidewall to it.
So you don't roll a bead,
All right.
since you hurl it into the off the edge of the mountain.
Yeah, I was already getting fussed at all this year about going 30 mile an hour with no helmet and stuff on.
You don't wear a helmet?
Mm-mm.
See, that's what I've been trying to think. Do I this summer if I buy the bike?
If you're having to think about it, you probably should.
Listen, I don't
If you
want to
think
be
you
that.
might need it, you need it.
Here's the problem. I've been blessed. Listen. I have fallen off a roof twice, and I don't think there was any problems. I have gotten stuck in trees, and there hasn't been a problem. This is a
Have you
simple
heard
thing.
the Izzoisms?
And I'm the kid back, 7 years old, 8 years old, working on bicycle. I mean, literally learning how to, chain, when the chains would fall off, you fix the greasing, and man, I would grease it good. It just, I did it all. So I go way back with bicycles. Now with this all electric bike stuff, I don't want to be the guy who falls and breaks his hip. I don't want to be that guy. Or hits his head on
Especially
the
if you
rock.
just got a clean bill of health.
Helmet's not going to help you hip.
I wasn't gonna say it, Joe Brett, but
I say
since you decided,
I
to
didn't. Yeah, you're right.
didn't.
Yeah, but I don't want to be drinking out of a straw.
No, David.
And I want to come here. I want to come here
Maybe,
on Tuesday.
but no.
I want to come here on Tuesday nights and be able to communicate with you guys.
You should put the details on your helmet.
Did you see the comment
Yes.
of your brother's friend there?
Yes.
Your brother.
Oh, that guy. That
bad
guy.
Influence. Or is it your brother that's a bad influence?
I was just gonna say, who's influencing who?
Either or. David has contributed to Randy's ham radio problem, or vice versa. I don't know, honestly.
Well, guys, it's almost 20 of you. Want to start wrapping this thing up so we give everyone a chance?
Yeah, that way everyone can go pee and meet us back over at 2.0 stream. That's probably not a bad idea.
Is he live? Is he live or is it?
No, it's a premiere.
Premiere.
Yeah. So, but he'll be in the chat in there along with us. So.
Excellent. Absolutely.
But anyway, what do you guys got coming up? Anything fun? I'll laser a Baofeng next week because I want to make sure I got the right settings. I don't want to melt a Baofeng, but I'll laser it.
Joe, will your tires be in before next Tuesday?
Yeah, coming in 2 days.
Well,
if I ordered this afternoon, they'd been here tomorrow.
Show us the product next Tuesday.
It'll be on the scooter by then.
I got some other products to work on.
Oh
yeah,
Icom on it.
I saw that picture. I saw a sneaky picture of that.
What is that? Is that a radio? That's a radio of some sort.
Oh, a box with an antenna on it.
You can't turn it around and see what's on
the
Come on, man.
Giving away
Come
too
on.
much at one time.
Oh, that's right, because you signed all that fancy paperwork.
Come on.
Right.
I gave the anesthesiologist a peek by accident. You can at least do something good on purpose.
Look
no, not that angle. Not that angle.
Wait, is it got a light on it? Does that have a flashlight on top?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Focus.
It's got a blue button, though.
Is that one of those emergency buttons?
Probably.
It is.
Really?
Does it transmit a woo woo woo?
No. It just beeps at you. I don't know if I got the programming for it. I hope I do.
Well,
that'll make the experimentation.
You signed all that paperwork. You might as well.
They sent me a cable, but I'm not sure what it's for.
Interstellar says, is that a radio jammer detector? One or the other.
Yeah.
All right. So for me,
I played a little bit with that thing on 5.2 today, just listening to myself because nobody else is listening. I got to slap some folks around here again. Y'all need to turn your radios back on. But Jason 2.0, he's tried his best to be friendly about it in his videos and encourage people. I'm like, all right, it's time to quit being nice. I'm going to go to your house, turn your radio on 5.2.
I'm not going to open the door for you.
Frank says laser the talk pod instead of the heck. Which one? Wait, the one that I don't like, I definitely could laser that because if it got destroyed, I wouldn't be upset about it. But the second one I want to keep. I like that radio. Anyway, same bat time, same bat channel.
Yep, I'll be up in Nearfest. If you're up in Nearfest, up in New Hampshire, on Friday and Saturday, tap me on the shoulder, say hello, give you a handshake. Absolutely. So,
you have any stickers that you could give away, or you dried up?
Oh, I got a lot of stickers. Should I bring
Clubhouse stickers? Do you have any Clubhouse stickers?
I got these stickers.
Well, that's a defunct YouTube channel.
That's not a defunct channel. Don't you say that. Don't you say that.
You can't even search that anymore, can you?
No, because he took down all the videos.
Yeah, but that channel has over 1,000 subscribers.
Of course it does, but you don't post anything.
YouTube's going, what the hell?
I know.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
No.
1,000 subscribers with no videos.
Every once in a while, I'm not being a whiny
emotional
bitch.
damage.
I'm not being a whiny bitch. I'm just thinking maybe I should start doing some shorts. I wonder.
Yeah, there you go.
Do I have some Clubhouse? Yeah, I do. I do have. Oh, I don't have them on this one. But yeah, I do have a bunch of Clubhouse stickers.
Well, you should give them out because I'm all fresh.
I ain't never had none.
I gave all mine away that I got when I was.
Steve gave me a ton of them. So
yeah.
And where's Steve tonight? All right.
Well, apparently his internet's still out, but he couldn't get on his.
What time's the premiere start?
Top of the hour.
You wanted concession time, intermission.
I wanted to let people get a chance to go potty before
Well, the whole
you know?
redirect thing ain't worth the daggone thing.
It will. It'll sit them in. It'll put them
People
in
ain't
the
gonna
queue.
sit here for 15 minutes waiting for it to
Oh,
auto redirect.
good
So what?
luck,
So what?
son.
Man, I'll
We got to
tell you
talk for
what.
10. So we got to talk for 10 more minutes.
Well, it's going to take 10 minutes for us to close out the damn show because we just finished Joe Brett. We still got 2 more people.
I want to see the knobby tires that Joe Brett bought. I want to see
He already
those
showed
knobs.
them.
I didn't see
I
the
accidentally
knobs.
hit the button, and
I want to see the knobs.
thank God I ain't looking at stuff I ain't supposed to. And
I want to see what kind of knobs you like.
old hotkeys I got set up.
Wait, that didn't come out right, did it?
No, it didn't.
There's
I'm
my
sorry,
YouTube.
Joe. I'm sorry, Joe.
Hams, act now.
Yeah,
That's not the right video for
Hayden
2.0.
is really trying to save HOAs or something. He's
Yep.
rooting for the U.S.
Well, it's not only about HOA. It's everybody. It doesn't make a difference. It's not specifically for HOA. But
I have to say, I like T.O.'s thumbnail here. Tail of 2 meters, because it like twists my brain a little bit, because I know he's got 2 SWR meters on the thumbnail, but 2 meters makes me think of, 2 meter band. Yeah.
oh, I see what you're
So,
saying.
Yeah, T.O.'s always doing stuff like that. Ain't that pretty?
Yeah, 43136. I like that node. Good people are on that node.
But man, after all the work I did
Occasionally.
and changing the colors from that pasty, ugly green to
Oh,
That's
no.
all. I wondered what
Wait a
you were
minute,
making
wait a
that
minute.
that
I'm gonna do
thing
some
for.
Inception here. Hang on.
Whoa.
How,
whoa.
What are you doing?
just
You're
gonna
showing everybody
Hang on.
behind the
There's a-
scenes.
Like I said, there's a picture of me pointing at a picture of me.
Yeah.
Y'all, I got to put it on the widescreen so you can see the whole thing. It's gonna take too long. Y'all trying to end the show and stuff. You gonna wait?
Mhm.
Just do it.
We're all sitting here with bells on.
Uh, Now,
Oh, hey, it's me. Hi.
now, which one is which? Okay. Now I change to this,
Oh, wow.
and I get that out of the way,
Whoa.
Okay.
and now I'm in the way.
Yep.
Hang on a minute.
Got to change
Oh,
that scene
that's-
again.
Wrong one. Who am I? Here I am. Now look at
Shane.
that
Oh,
banner.
look at that.
Got
Shane,
I wonder what
Clubhouse
who was
you
the
were,
in it.
painter?
what you were doing with that thing.
Shane, who was the painter? Was it Bob Ross who passed away?
Yeah.
Joe Brett. When he starts doing this, Joe Brett reminds me of Bob Ross. We're gonna put a little here.
Joe Brett was a happy little accident.
Happy little banner. Happy little colors.
Yes.
Happy little accident. Oh gosh. Now
So next week I might be able to do the show from Fiesta. Be cool.
from
I'll use my cell phone because I have a cell phone service out there.
You have that capability? Really?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's an app.
You are so
Wow.
lucky,
You
man.
would
You're
think
so
you would
lucky.
think that other people on this show would also have that. But
Oh wow! Where'd you get that? Where did you get that?
got downloaded from the App Store. It's called
Oh, really?
StreamYard.
Oh,
now wait a minute.
Yeah.
Frank, they ain't no dark mode in StreamYard.
There is.
Where?
yes, there is. Yeah.
If you go up to
That's part of my
Setting.
facial lighting.
In settings.
it's in settings under I can't hit it because it'll end
Oh,
the stream,
I
but
see
there
it.
is a dark mode up there.
Well, I hit it. So.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't change the orientation. I better quit clicking around in there.
Yeah, you're gonna divulge something you
Well, thank
shouldn't,
you,
like what
Frank.
ICOM
That's-
radio that is.
Oh, that key don't work no more. Dadgummit. Man, I'm so
Frustrations with
frustrated.
brought to you by
How about that? Does that look better, Frank? Appreciate that.
all right, Great Man Pod member for 25 months. I'm just gonna catch up on this, and this ADHD member for 10 months. When are we? Oh yeah, I already did that. Anyway, we'll have Walt on again. He's fun. He's a lot of fun.
Yes.
If we end the show and in the next 5 minutes, will you guys promise me that you will go over to Jason's stream? There's 100 of you. And he needs all the views he can get. He has a small YouTube channel.
The more views, the more you're gonna cost him. So
That's
heck out of
right.
The only one who has an excuse not to is Steve, right? Steve is the only one who's exempt. That's how.
Oh no, he's not exempt. He'll be on there on his phone like he was watching over here. Colt 45 with 34. Okay, so I did specific icons for people who had been here for like 30 months. So now that we have people that are approaching 40 months, when should the next milestone be? 50 months? Should we come up with a new icon for someone who's been with us for 50 months?
Yeah, because it's sort of like a wedding anniversary, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
Maybe they
50
get out to do like a gold star or something. I don't know. Interstellar, is there a giveaway on Jason's channel? No, it's his last video of the 30 days, the 30-day vlog that he's doing.
I got something for you.
On Ham Radio.
Okay, and tell me if I should shut my mouth and talk about it, but it makes you do a little work. You know that laser you got?
Oh yeah. What are we lasering?
Something with a 50 with an
Well, I'm not sending you want me to send that out to everybody who's been a member for 50 months. I mean, that's doable. Totally doable.
I don't mean to put more work on you. Serious, I'm being serious. No, I'm serious.
Oh, so you said I should do like the wooden QSL card or something
or metal or whatever, you know, that thin.
Or I could do like a light thing that's got a picture of the DTOS on it. Do like that.
With a 50 under it.
It's got a light. It
looks like a street light,
right? Lights on.
Right, or it looks like a street light. And
Joe Brett's like, "Why am I still here?" Rick Wilson, member for 20 months. Thank you so much, Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
Anything else, guys, before I pull a plug? No.
Oh man,
Grouch
enjoyed
it. 50 months. Yeah, great show tonight. Thanks
grateful.
Thanks
man.
for the 100 of you that are still hanging out here with us. And
thank you.
those
I've actually come to the show for all y'all in chat. But I love his Shane and part-time Steve.
Love you, bro. Yeah.
Oh, I do want to address something that came up in one of the comments on our YouTube video. They were saying that episode 32 and another specific episode is still members only, and they will stay members only because we think that it is a rite of passage. If you decide to become a channel member, you get a perk of seeing us making an ass out of ourselves.
You was either here live or
or you got to pay money for it.
Nothing is for free, son.
Nothing is for free. But anyway, as always, thanks you guys for being with us tonight. And we will see y'all next Tuesday. Don't forget, let's go over and support Jason 2.0 with his video tonight.
Teachers Institute.
We might,
support your smaller channels.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting over 1,000 tonight.
73, everybody. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Great.
Oh shoot! I almost didn't.
Did you forget to hit the button?
I almost didn't hit. No, I almost didn't hit the outro. I almost just did us a dead quit.
Wow. I want to support Knobby Tires.